So, can you tell us about Tori Black? Where are you from? All that jazz.
Tori Black. Well, no, I'm going to stop talking in the third person. I am from Seattle, Washington, originally, born and raised. I was actually just outside of Seattle, but most people don't know where I'm from. Let's see, I was kind of a rough and tumble little girl. I was one of the guys. I liked to play football and sports, and I was outside all the time and used to ride dirt bikes and play in the woods, and I was kind of a weird little girl. But then I moved to another town when I went into high school and got a little crazier, so definitely enjoyed myself.
And how did you get started in the adult entertainment?
I was in college at Western Washington University up in Bellingham, and I was there for journalism, actually, and couldn't really focus on school. I had so much other stuff going on. I was really interested in partying and exploring myself and having a good time, and I realized that I was wasting a lot of time and money, and it wasn't my money, and I felt kind of bad about it. And so I decided that I was going to do something more valuable with my time. I was going to get a job and find my own place and really, explore myself on my own, not be trapped under parents, because I was like, I'm 18, I'm ready to go. So I went on Craigslist and I looked for a go-go dancing position because I wasn't thinking stripper right away, but I love to dance. So I looked up go-go dancing, but there was no go-go dancing in my area, but there was an ad for an adult agency in Florida. And so I sent in my pictures and they were like, oh my God, we have to have you. And next thing you know, I'm shooting porn. The name of my first movie was Filthy's First Taste. I believe it was number 7. But it was Cesar Capone, Venetian Productions down in Miami. That was my first smut film. Well, that got released legally.
And is there any star that you would like to work with that you haven't had the chance to yet?
Well, are we talking dreams like, really it's not going to happen? Because that's Sylvia Saint. That's not going to happen. But, oof, that girl is beautiful. Beautiful. She's got crazy sexual energy and appetite. It's just amazing. Somebody in the business that I would like to work with that I haven't gotten a chance to yet. Let me think. I'm here at IVD, and we've got a bunch of girls that I haven't worked with yet. AJ Bailey, and I haven't worked with Caden Cross, and I haven't worked with Electra Blue. All those girls I would love to do a scene with, and Nina Hartley wants to shoot a scene with me, so that's pretty awesome. So those are some girls, to name a couple.
And do you like the traveling that comes along with?
You know what? It really depends. Sometimes they have me traveling too quickly. Like, they try to jam too much into a very short time, and I'd rather, I get to go to all these cool places and I don't get time to explore them. If they were to give me a day on either end where I could just, have a couple hours to go out and see the Empire State Building when I'm in New York, something like that. But they try to trim it down as much as possible so they can get me back home to get back to work. So if they were to just give me some time to relax and have a nice, comfortable travel, then I would absolutely love it. Totally love it.
And right now, what are some of your favorite mainstream movies?
Right now, some of my favorite mainstream movies. I'm really into the comedy right now. They're doing really well with that. Like Step Brothers, awesome film. Pineapple Express is another really good one. I kind of like horror movies, but I'm not into, blood, gore, like Saw isn't really my thing. But there was one of the 8 films to die for called The Deaths of Ian Stone, and it was more of a psycho thriller. And I really like that kind of thing. It, makes you question your sanity. I like that. It, gets to you under your skin. It's cool. So, those are just a couple, but I really like Al Pacino's. Pretty much anything Al Pacino's in, I'll watch, so.
And
generally.
Do you have any pets at all?
I have 2 pets, and I'm a very, very proud mommy of 2 very beautiful Bengal kittens, and they both have leopard spots all over their whole body, and you can see I post pictures of them all over the internet. The older one is about 1.5 years, and her name is Prima, and the younger one is about 7 months, I believe, and her name is Kenya, and they're adorable, but they're terrors. They chew on shoes and things, which is not good when you have 100 pairs of high heels. It's like their version of Six Flags. Not fun.
And could you describe your ideal man?
Ideal man. Well, my bar is fairly high. I like intelligence. I like somebody who's going to make me laugh, somebody who's going to make me think, somebody who is, interested in current events and things like that. I like people who are spontaneous. I'm very get up and go, do something kind of girl. I like to experience lots of new things, so I want somebody to want to do that with me. In fact, I love people who surprise me with new things to do, like, hey, by the way, tomorrow I got us tickets to go do this, or, I found this place to go go-kart racing, or, there's this hill that I really want to climb. So I like outdoorsy, athletic, fun, intelligent. The list goes on and on. Successful, strong-minded, that sort of thing. I'll just keep pushing it.